Hello, wine drinking people. Today is Thursday, January 19th. Man, the month of January is just flying by. And man, we're getting behind already in this What I Drank Yesterday part of the show. But we've got some great tastings coming up we still need to promote for next week. Like this one with Hartford Court Winery, one of my favorite small production Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Zinfandel producers. Yes, that's right, folks. I said Zinfandel. I actually like the Zinfandels from Hartford Court. Well, no surprise, they come from some very old vineyards. And you know, the secret behind making great wine? You need great vineyards. And Don Hartford married one of the most important vintners in all of California, Jess Jackson's daughter. Well, he's been running Hartford Court Winery since he started up in the early 90s, and they specialize in small single vineyard Chardonnays, as I mentioned before, Pinot Noirs and Zinfandels, and these are really unique wines, some of the best being made in California today. And I'll never forget the couple times that I did have an opportunity to meet Don and break bread with him. He was coming into the South Florida marketplace to show some of his, I think the 96 and 97 vintage wines at that time, and he plotted them blind against 1996, a great vintage in Burgundy, top names from Burgundy. And you know, when you're confident about what you do, you can do something like this. But I would say it's very daring to say my wines are as good as some of the best Grand Cru producers' wines from Burgundy. And you know, that day there was about 30 tasters in the room, and blind, I think Don's wines came out first, second, and third. Well, some people would say that's not fair. These California wines show better when they're young. Well, of course they do, but hey, fair is fair, man. We'll pit it against these wines 10 years from now and see what happens, like we did in our vintage France versus Napa Valley tasting just a few months ago, and you know, the crowd was split on the California versus the French wines. Like I said, no secret they're making great wines in California. And hey, we've got one of the top new restaurants in South Florida when he's showcasing these wines at Market 17 on 17th Street. And Kirsten and Aaron, these two sommeliers that run this restaurant that opened it up, brother and sister team, I think doing a fabulous job here. They've been open a little over a year now. We've heard a lot of great comments about the place. And hey, we've done a couple winemaker dinners. Well, we started last year out with a dinner with Paul Hobbs at Market 17. About 60 people there, man. What a great night that was. And we're expecting another nice turnout, I would imagine, here Tuesday night to start the week out next week. We've got Hartford Court Winery at Market 17. Check out the menu and the selection of single vineyard wines from Hartford Court Winery on this email. And like I said, we're getting behind, so we are going to also put the plug for the Rhone tasting the very next night here at the store, the Southern Rhone tasting. So check that out. That's also on this email. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.